Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Ask Cindy. Today's episode is a game changer. We're diving deep into how to stop seeking or checking the 3D world for validation while manifesting your dreams. If you've ever found yourself looking at the 3D world, whether it's through other people's opinions, social media likes, or external circumstances, and doubting your manifestations, this episode is for you. Let's get started on how to shift your energy and stop looking for external validation so you can manifest your desires with confidence and trust. Before we dive into how to stop seeking for validation in the 3D world, let's understand why we do it in the first place. The need for validation often stems from a place of insecurity or fear of not being good enough. We've all been there. We look for signs, seek approval, and need others to confirm that we're doing it right. But here's the truth. Validation from the 3D world is almost always temporary and very unreliable. Just look at, uh, you know, I know we're not all celebrities, that kind of thing, but just look at celebrities. Like you love them one minute and you can hate them the next. And same thing with like professional players, football or what have you. It's like one minute they're on top of the world and the next minute they're gone. So understand that that is very temporary. So it should not be the basis or the foundation for your self-worth. All right. When you seek external validation, you're essentially outsourcing your power. You're looking outside of yourself to feel good, to feel worthy, to feel validated. So, what happens when that external validation is no longer there? Or worse, what happens when it's not the validation you wanted? You're left feeling unsteady, insecure, and questioning yourself. That's not a solid foundation to manifest from. The 3D world and everything we see, hear, and experience in our physical reality is simply a reflection of the energy, thoughts, and beliefs we hold within ourselves. It's not the source of our power. Power comes from within, and that's where manifestation starts. Manifesting isn't about aligning with the vibration of your desire. And if you're constantly checking the 3D world for signs, you're essentially disconnecting from the energetic alignment that it needs to make it happen. So when you look outside of yourself for validation, you're telling the universe that you don't trust it and that you don't believe your desires are already on its way to you. So what happens when you stop checking the 3D for validation? You shift your focus back to your inner world. You align with the energy of your desires without needing external confirmation. The more you do this, the more you strengthen the trust in the process and in your own power to create your reality. One of the most powerful tools you can develop on your manifestation journey is trust. Trusting yourself, your intuition, and your inner knowing. The moment you stop seeking validation from the 3D world, you step into a space where you trust your inner guidance over external circumstances. Trusting yourself means knowing that your desires are valid and that you're worthy of them and that they are already on their way to you, regardless of what's happening in your external reality. The 3D world is full of distractions, and it's easy to get lost in waiting for signs or trying to control how things unfold. But true power lies in knowing that everything is already working in your favor when even if you can't yet see it in the 3D. So how do we actually stop seeking validation in the 3D world while manifesting? Let me give you some practical steps to help you shift your mindset and energy. I always want to give you that because these are things that you can apply right now to change. First, detach from external opinions. This is a huge one, okay? We've all been there. If you're checking social media, waiting for likes, comments, or messages that come to us so we can feel seen, this isn't the way to go because these things are fleeting. Start practicing detachment from other people's opinions. Your worth isn't determined by how many likes you get or how others perceive you. Start affirming, I am worthy regardless of external validation. All right, second, focus on internal alignment. Instead of looking at the 3D for signs that your manifestation is coming, turn inward. Focus on how you feel. Does thinking about your manifestation excite you? Does it bring you peace? That's the signs you need. Stay aligned with the feeling of already having what you desire and trust that it's coming to you. Step 3, stop checking for the signs. We often fall into this trap of looking for signs in the 3D world, waiting for something to confirm our manifestation is on its way. The truth is, your manifestation is always on its way, even if you can't see it. So just trust the process. Let go of the need to check for signs because that only keeps you in a state of doubt and resistance. Develop self validation. That's step 4. True confidence comes from within. So practice self affirmations. Remind yourself of your strengths, your worth, and the fact that you're deserving of everything you desire. The more you validate yourself, the less you feel the need for external validation. Make it a habit to tell yourself, I am enough. I am worthy. I trust the process. All right, step 5, trust in divine timing. Stop looking at the 3D world to give you answers about when or how your manifestation is going to show up. The universe has its own perfect timing. Your job is to stay in alignment. Trust that timing and let go of control. You don't need to check the 3D world for proof of your manifestation. The proof is in your energy, your belief, and your unwavering trust. As we close today's episode, remember that the 3D world is a reflection of what's happening within you. When you stop seeking validation from the external sources, you begin to show up as the empowered creator of your reality. Your worth isn't dependent on the world around you, it's rooted in who you are at your core. The more you practice releasing this need for external validation, the more you'll step into your own power. You are the creator of your life. And when you stop looking outside of yourself for approval, you'll make space for your manifestations to flow in with ease and grace. Thank you so much for joining me on Ask Cindy today. If you are ready to stop seeking external validation and start manifesting from a place of inner power and trust, I'd love to support you. Feel free to visit bridgetoselfmastery.com for coaching services, and let's work together to align you with your highest desires. Remember, you are enough, you are worthy, and your manifestations are already on their way to you. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.